going to cause
Someone tell me
trouble.
why he's doing that? Where is he going?
Ow! Yeah.
Where is he going?
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line of sight and try to hide from them. Stay hidden until you are anonymous again.
Rafik.
Word has spread of your deeds, Altair. It seems you are sincere in your desire to redeem yourself.
I do what I can.
And sometimes you do it well. I assume it is work that reunites us?
Yes. William of Montferrat is my target. What can you tell me of the man himself?
William has been named regent while the king conducts his war. The people see it as a strange choice given the history between Richard and William's son Conrad. But I think Richard rather clever for it.
Clever how?
Richard and Conrad do not see eye to eye on most matters. Though they are civil enough in public, there are whispers that each intends evil upon the other. And then, there was that business with Akkar's captured Saracens. In its wake, Conrad has returned to Tyre, and Richard has compelled William to remain here as his guest.
You mean his hostage?
Whatever you wish to call it, William's presence here should dissuade Conrad from acting out.
I've never been one for politics.
But surely you realize your every action shapes the course of this land's future. You are a politician too, in your own way.
As you wish. Now where would you suggest I begin my search?
Richard's Citadel, southwest of here. Or rather, the market in front of it. You'll find the Cathedral of the Holy Cross in that direction as well. It's a popular place and should be filled with talkative citizens. Finally, try the border to the west, where the Chain and Hospitaller districts meet. That should start you on your way.
Very well. I won't disturb you further.
It's no trouble at all.
This place is restricted. Ow! You think you can lose me? Oh, so now you think hiding like a rat can save you? God watches over you. It is his hand. Today, our warrior... I found him! He's here! You're done for! Just give up! There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! Now why did you do that? Move! There! Come quickly! Don't let him get away! Get him! Get him! Heathen! You'll die for that! Find out where he's fled to! There he is! After him! Faster! You can't get away from me! It's forbidden for you to be. Listen to their lies. Poisonous words meant to sow the seeds of confusion. If you find yourself tempted, come no further. It's forbidden for you to be here. Ah! An assassin! How dare you! God! We are true. The other tries to embrace. What good can come of this when a king cannot decide what he truly wants? William knows. If you would only listen.
How about you turn around and go
We are
away?
too soft with our enemies. With one hand we engage them, but the other tries to embrace. What good could come of this when a king cannot decide what he truly wants? But William knows. If you would only listen. Stand up, friends. Do not allow yourself to be sent to slaughter based on the whims and wishes of an uncertain king. We must rely on men who are stronger in their convictions. Men like William of Montferrat. You shouldn't have done that. Stop! Enough! Enough! What is it you want? Gold? I've a few pieces on me. Take them. Take them and go.
It's not gold I seek, but information.
I know nothing.
You know William. Tell me how to reach him.
It's impossible. He meets with the king.
And when will the king be gone?
Today. But it won't help you. They're sure to argue, and then William will retire to lecture the soldiers. So it always goes. Richard berates William. William berates his men. He won't see you.
I already told you. I need to see William. I never said he needs to see me.
Then our business is done.
Not yet, I'm afraid. There's one last thing I need from you.
What is it?
Your life.
You die here! You're mine!
He must not be a sound mark.
There! After him! Stay on him! Come back here! What the hell are you You dare steal in my presence! Double cost you your life!
Why are you so cruel?
Oh God, don't kill me! Oh, it's you, Altair. You scared me. Richard's men are after me. 2 of them, to be exact. I was trying to strike a deal with them, but I realized that they were toying with me, so I ran away. You shall be the angel of death and collect their heads before they collect mine. When it is done, I shall tell you of the deal.
I'll have your hands for that!
How careless can one be?
Stop it, please! I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins.
Was macht diese Tor da? Fiche le camp!
My child, attract some attention to yourself.
Die, thief! Es scheint mir, als sei auf der Flucht.
What a relief it is to know that I am safe. Thank you, Master. I tried to make a deal with the Citadel guards to leave the gates open even when the alarm sounds. I failed you. So now your only escape from Richard's Citadel will be to climb the fortress walls. Forgive me.
What's wrong with him?
Anyone help me?
Die, thief!
That hurts! Stop it, please! Stop it, please! You're hurting me!
Die, thief! You dare steal in my presence! That will cost you your life!
What have I done wrong? Tell me, please!
Thief! This teach you not to steal.
Anyone help me?
Can't steal in my presence. That will cost you your life.
What have I done wrong?
Was
Tell me,
willst du?
please.
He's going down.
This'll teach you not to steal.
Won't anyone help me?
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal. You dare steal in my presence. That will cost you your life.
My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
You dirty thief!
A few coins, all I ask
Bewegung!
for is a few coins.
You have no business here. Leave. You're not supposed to be here. Leave.
Lend me your ear for a moment, Altair. William of Montferrat has replaced many of the district's honest merchants with men loyal to his cause. He seeks to weaken faith in King Richard by overcharging honest citizens for poorly crafted goods. These corrupt merchants must be removed. Find their stands and destroy them.
He must not be of sound mind.
You think this amusing? I'll have your head! You think you know me? You're a dead man! Where is he? I can't find him.
Thank you for the help, Altair. It may seem a small thing you've done today, but it's important nonetheless. This bit of paper should prove useful when you finally face William.
Why is he doing that?
Maybe if he'd watched where he was going.
He seems to be in a hurry.
What are you doing it?
He'll hunt someone.
You dare steal in my presence?
It looks like he's been chased.
He's going to hit someone running at that speed.
This won't happen here.
To be in a hurry.
What a... I could have been injured for that.
I wonder what scared him.
Altair, what brings you back so soon?
I've done as asked and armed myself with knowledge.
Speak, and I will judge.
William's host is large and many men call him master, but he's not without enemies. He and King Richard do not see eye to eye.
It's true, they've never been close.
This works to my advantage. Richard's visit has upset him. Once the king has left, William will retreat into his fortress to brood. He'll be distracted. That's when I will strike.
You're sure of this?
As sure as I can be. And if things change, I'll adapt.
Then I give you leave to go. End the life of Montferrat, that we may call this city free.
I'll return when the deed's been done.
Fast forward in memory to a more recent one.
This'll teach you.
Please help me. Anyone.
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal.
Let me go. Please. Let me go. Please.
Thief! This'll teach you not to steal. You dare steal in my... Glaubst du wirklich, dein Gott schert sich darum, was mit dir passiert? There's no reason to be here.
I need
Does he really have
so
a
hungry.
reason
Just
for
give us the
doing
money, I beg of you.
What would cause him to run like that?
please, don't leave like this. Just a few coins, please.
"3,000 souls, William. I was told they would be held as prisoners and used to barter for the release of our men.
The Saracens would not have honored their end of the bargain. You know this to be true. I did you a favor.
Oh, yes. A great favor indeed. Now our enemies will be that much stronger in their convictions. Fight that much harder.
I know our enemy well. They will not be emboldened, but filled with fear.
Tell me, how is it you know the intentions of our enemies so well? You who forsake the field of battle to play at politics?
I did what was right, what was just.
You swore an oath to uphold the work of God, William. But that is not what I see here. No. I see a man who's trampled it.
Your words are most unkind, my liege. I would hope I might have earned your trust by now.
You are Arkle's regent, William, set to rule in my stead. How much more trust is required? Perhaps you'd like my crown.
You missed the point. This is nothing new.
Much as I'd like to waste my day trading words with you, I've a war to fight. We'll have to continue this another time.
Do not let me delay you then, Your Grace. I fear there will be no place for men like him in the New World. Send word that I wish to speak with the troops. We must ensure that everyone is doing their part. Warn them that any negligence will be severely punished. I'm in no mood to be trifled with today.
Yes, my lord.
The rest of you, follow me.
Someone tell me why he's doing that. Il n'a pas pu quitter la ville, alors restez aux aguets. Prévenez-moi si vous l'apercevez.
Conviction and focus, you gossip and gab. Tasks sent to you are left unfulfilled or poorly performed. This ends today. I will not suffer further degradation at his hands. For whether or not you see it, and you should, this is your fault. You've brought shame upon us.
Close the gate!
You should have known. Close the gate.
Over here! You're mine! You think you can outrun me?
Rest now. Your schemes are at an end.
What do you know of my work?
I know that you are going to murder Richard and claim Akka for your son Conrad.
For Conrad, my son is an arse, unfit to lead his host, let alone a kingdom. And Richard, the Ancien is no better, blinded as he is by faith in the insubstantial. Acre does not belong to either of them.
Then who?
The city belongs to its people.
How can you claim to speak for the citizens? You stole their food, disciplined them without mercy, forced them into service under you.
Everything I did to prepare them for the new world. Stole their food? No. I took possession so that when the lean times came, it might be rationed properly. Look around. My district is without crime, save those committed by you and your ilk. And as for the conscription, they were not being trained to fight. They were being taught the merits of order and discipline. These things are hardly evil.
No matter how noble you believe your intentions, these acts are cruel and cannot continue.
We'll see how sweet they are, the fruits of your labors. You do not free the cities as you believe, but rather damn them. And in the end, you'll have only yourself to blame. You who speak of good intentions.
Je vais te traquer comme un animal. Il est là. Suivez-le. Plus vite. Prévenez-moi si vous l'avez retrouvé. Attrapez-le. Attrapez-le. Don't let him get away. You can't get away from me. Il s'étouffe! Ramenez-le moi! Poursuivez-le! Stop the assassin! Soyez vigilants. Don't let him get away! Heathen! This is where you start! What are you doing? Je vais te traquer comme un animal. Je ne peux pas. Il est là. Je t'aurai. Je vais te traquer comme un animal.
What news?
William of Montferrat is dead, and with him his plans for betrayal.
You've done well keeping Akka from his hands.
But why now, when the Crusaders require unity most? Could have waited.
Waited for what? For Richard to return and discover his schemes? No. It was the perfect time for him to strike.
Strange. I was sure he meant to take Akka for Conrad, yet he claimed this was not his plan.
You cannot trust the words of a snake, which even in death produces venom.
I should discuss this with Al-Muallim.
Yes, my friend. Make haste for Masyaf. I am sure he is eager for news.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Done already? Get up. Whatever you say, Doc. I'm ending the session. No, I'll be right there. You're sure about this? Yes. No. Everything's Denver. I don't see how he could... Of course. I understand. You're in a lot of trouble, Mr. Miles. What's his problem?
They're coming for you.
Who's coming for me?
Assassins.
Hey, I had nothing to do with this.
Sounds like they're mounting some kind of rescue attempt. Guess you're more important than you realized.
Man, things just keep getting weirder and weirder around here.
It was bound to happen.
What do you mean?
That little fight your ancestors started during the Third Crusade, it never ended. You're being held by Templars.
Vidic's a Templar?
There's no way you could have known. They hide it so well. But to answer your question, Vidic works for them. We all do. Abstergo is their company.
I thought Templars were old dudes with funny hats who sat around drinking beer and plotting world domination with, like, the lizard people.
No. Except the part about world domination, I guess. Look, Desmond, it's complicated. Half the stuff they say about the Templars comes from crazy tinfoil hat-wearing nut jobs. The other half is misinformation intentionally produced by the Templars themselves.
But they are the bad guys, right?
If there's one thing I've learned since I started working here, it's that there's no such thing. It's all so relative. I guess the best way to explain it is, what they want is good. But the way they're going about it, it's bad. Really bad.
What are they trying to do? Lucy?
Yes.
Miss Stillman, I need to speak with you. Get up here, now!
On my way, Doctor. I'm sorry, Desmond. I have to go. You should turn in for the night. The answers to all of your questions are right in front of you. You just have to know where to look.